Episode 112, y'all.
Oh shit, I need to write that down.
What, that it's episode 112?
Yeah, I keep a journal entry in Hero Labs for each episode.
For XP purposes, basically.
Aww,
Pretty much.
How nerdy.
When did you first start doing that?
I'm sorry?
When did you first start doing that?
When I made this character,
Okay.
I think. It's all the way down. Yeah, episode
47.
47.
Yeah.
Nice.
Almost over 80 episodes. No, not yet. 5 more. Chris, do you have your fact?
Yeah, I scrambled to get that one ready because I forgot all about it. And then I lost it.
Tale as old as time.
Okay, so I kind of know about this. I don't remember how it actually works, but I've seen this when we're cracking into the hives. But bees, when they're communicating with other bees about good food sources, they come into the hive and they do this little dance. So they'll land in the middle of all of the other bees, and they'll just start like waggling their tail or their butt, and they go around in a little circle, and then they'll like go back around in another circle, and that's how they tell everybody where the good stuff is.
So they like interpret
I remember.
That's an interpretive dance.
I just saw a video about that on Reddit the other day.
Yeah, and it's pretty crazy. Like, it's like where they start. It's like almost like a clock position, I think. So then, like where they start the dance is how they communicate to the other bees where things are, and it's like, damn, like I wouldn't notice those little subtleties, but these bees are sure on it.
I remember reading about that in like elementary school.
Yeah, so it's but it's cool to actually see them do that in person, and I still can't figure out like, okay, so I've read that like if they're pointing this way, and I'm like, I give up, forget it, you guys go get the honey. I'll just steal it from you later.
So on to something cooler than that.
yeah.
I leveled up.
There you go.
That's
Look at
so-
you.
I'm level 9 now.
Level
Nice.
9.
Yeah.
You get anything fun?
Yeah, like some class features and archetype stuff. It's concentrated fire, which is if I ready the same attack with the same trigger as a bonded ally, we both roll, and I take the higher roll and the total damage before reduction from like DR.
Damage, yeah, DR, and yeah.
I also got a feat, which is gonna make, if I get the right piece of equipment, I'm gonna be such a fucking menace.
All right, what is it so I can make it appear?
Not gonna tell you.
Oh,
I'll say it. It's called Parting Shot, which is when using the withdrawal action, you can make a single range attack at any point during your movement. If you have the trick attack class feature and you're using an appropriate weapon, you can add your trick attack damage to the attack you make when withdrawing. Once you use this ability, you can't use it again until the next time you regain stamina points with a 10-minute rest. So, in theory, I could do a thing where, since I have shoot on the run, and if I get a certain piece of equipment on my sniper, I could run in, fire a shot, get within melee, and if it's a range carry, they make any kind of movement outside of, like, I assume a melee attack, and I can get an attack opportunity, and then withdraw and run away, and then shoot again.
Jeez.
you say you're gonna take a level of operative next? Get that trick attack?
No.
Yeah, why
But
not?
That's
Why
just
not?
for the memes. I feel like that'd be a really funny thing to do.
I can't wait till that happens. It's gonna be great. And then you miss every shot.
That's probably what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, you've been like hitting every time you fired lately.
pretty
It's gotta
much.
come back
Yeah.
around.
Yeah, I think I missed for the first couple times in that last combat.
Ah,
Those are the new weapon though that you hadn't used.
I missed with the sniper before, I think.
Oh,
all right. Well, the newly minted soldier there, getting some cool abilities. Everybody else, you're sitting in this computer room, this mainframe. You just dealt with this threat. You rats successfully sequestered this other AI that you had met
With
pretty
the
handily.
helpful aid of Raquel.
Yeah, very very clutch aid at the end there. That was the difference on that last check for sure.
Alex is just sitting there rolling his eyes like, sure it was.
Yep, it was all you.
So you're all sitting in there. The alarm, like the lighting, kind of comes back up from like an emergency state, and the lights seem to power up a little bit more. And what are you all doing at this point?
I think me and Sev are probably still like making sure no one comes in through the door.
Okay.
Wow, you said the alarms were still going?
No, everything seems to, like, the alarms have ended and the systems in the room seem to be powering up. There's a brighter illumination. So you guys are over there guarding the door. What's Rats and Raquel
Making
doing?
perception checks.
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess.
I didn't notice anything.
I didn't notice anything.
I got a 4.
Okay.
Hey, everyone
Still
perception.
fatigued.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's Rats
26,
and
but-
Raquel doing?
I'm hanging out with Rats. I was trying to help him on the computers, but he took a beating in that fight, so she's trying to keep an eye on him, make sure he's alright.
Okay.
As soon as Rats is free of having to computer battle this AI guy, he kind of slumps over on the control panel and he's just like, so tired. just 5 minutes. Just 5 more minutes.
You wanting to take a 10-minute rest?
No, only 5.
So everybody kind of pauses, takes a moment to relax. You guys are securing the room. Rats is resting after nearly dying. And after a short amount of time, some of the screens kind of light up, and you see a lot of data moving across very rapidly, Rats. Over on the dais, you see it power up, and you see an image of Osteth, the holographic Kish AI that you spoke with in the previous room. Kind of flickers in, looks around the room, says, "Hello. Thank you, travelers. You have dealt with my comrade Elsteth. Been returned to his containment. With that, the gate of the 12 Suns is one step closer to being safe from these marauders. Now that I am here, I have access to the gate's full sensor suite. I can detect that some of them are still within the system. They are... One moment. They are within the core facility of Gate 2's controller moon. There is an underground facility there where my colleagues could adjust the gravitational pulses emanating from the planetoid's center when necessary. Since my inception as an artificial intelligence, physical presences have been unnecessary in those facilities, with the exception of standard maintenance spots, of course. And then you see the image kind of flicker momentarily. It seems as though the Marauders have briefly commandeered some of those robots to help them in their quest. I am completely locked out of those bots' programming, and it is only a matter of time before our enemies retrieve an intact control board, which is required to repair the controls that open the Stellar Degenerator's demiplane. This cannot happen. You all must stop them.
What's she saying?
Oh, that's right. We can't.
The whole
understand
time you can't even understand it, right? Rats is the only one.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say I had my comms on the whole time, but you'd still be like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Rats is still like slumped on the console. He's just been sliding down it slowly onto the floor. And he's like, I said 5 minutes.
I'll be back.
She left the dog? That
We
bitch.
told you to watch the dog, and here you are.
My
Gallivanting
apologies.
around.
I am not used to having a poor pooch. I will go back and check on it. Zoop. 5 minutes later. Zoop.
5 more minutes.
Fine. Zoop.
Razel's like, I'm gonna need that pistol back.
Yeah, no problem. Here you go, man.
Thank you.
Thank you for, I don't know, making me feel more useful, I guess.
Well, we definitely needed the increased damage output on these things. What the hell was that? I think Rats dropped something over there.
I mean, you gotta give him some, he got beat pretty hard. I'd imagine he's not feeling the best, so, I'd cut him some slack on that one. Just wonder what he dropped.
I guess we should head on over. Doesn't look like anybody's coming.
Yeah.
We head back over to
And just
where
then,
Yeah.
through the doors.
Yusoki comes
the
in.
rule of not looking at a door. As soon as you look away from it, there's someone who comes
It's gonna
in.
trigger me from playing.
A watch
Call of
door
Duty.
never
Yeah.
opens.
So, after a few more moments, the image reappears, and she says, I hope that's been enough time. I have been here an eternity, so 5 minutes feels like seconds.
Just, like 2 more minutes.
Okay, I'll get the hang of this.
It's like when you're trying to wake up and
Yeah.
you're just like not having it.
You keep hitting the snooze alarm. His Rat's like hitting the snooze button and forcing her to go away.
he keeps like patting the top of her head. So she just like silences, goes away for another couple minutes. Okay, what are we dealing with? What happened? We got to go to another moon.
Yes, the control board, which is required to operate the gate to the demiplane, has been destroyed here, and they have gone to another gate in order to attempt... I'm sorry, they've gone to another planetoid here in an attempt to salvage another control board in order to bring it back here and open the gate.
Okay. I remembered that Jeeves was murdered before my eyes. Rats goes to check on the Jeeves box to see what's up with that, and he's like hitting the button a couple of times. He sees that there's still a charge in the battery, but Jeeves doesn't manifest. And he's like, "That's it's not a good sign."
Yeah, you can clearly see, like, on the data readout that his program is still stored within the device and it's still functioning, but there seems to be some sort of problem, like the circuits are fried, like there was an increased output of power when he vanished. So you feel like you'd have to spend some time modifying it. You might need to get, like, a new circuit board back at the ship in order to be able to repair it. Or if you have anything on you that you could finagle into a necessary repair, but you'd probably have to spend about an hour on it.
Okay, so realistically, how long do we imagine it would take for these cultists to go to another planetoid and find a specific piece and come back here?
They're planning on coming back to that location?
Yeah. So yeah, like when you flew into the system, This was the only planet that seemed to have any life on it, which is kind of what drew you here. And it seems that whatever circuitry they need has been damaged here, and they flew to another location in order to see if they could retrieve something that would patch it. So I would say that, given what you know about the gravitational forces in the area, how long it took you to get here, you're thinking it probably takes anywhere from like 2 to 10 hours, depending on what localized gravitons you run into, just to get to another planetoid, and then probably another 2 to 10 to get back. And then you don't even know how long they've been gone. You don't know how long it's going to take them to even find a control board.
Would this hologram know anything about how long they've been gone?
You could certainly ask her.
Yes, rats, you certainly could.
How long ago did the other battalion of cultists head out?
Thank you for allowing me to stall a moment while I find the information. Well, they sequestered me into the program several hours ago, at least 8 hours ago. As once I was sequestered within those confines, though, I do not have any track of time of how long they were gone. So they probably have been gone at least half of a day. Traveling back here probably take them another half of a day. I would say in order to find what they're looking for, they'd have to burrow deep into the central core, and there's no telling how long that could take. If they've managed to commandeer any of the local maintenance bots to assist them in their task, that could speed things up quite a bit. But again, I do not know with certainty.
Can she confirm that there's like no one else in this facility right now? Because I know we discussed there might be a Yosoki somewhere.
I will scan the facility. Yes, there is another life form to the room to the north of where we are. And she like flips on like an internal display and flashes it up on the screen. You see that there's this Yosoki over in the corner on one of these tables. This room's filled with like a lot of tables with spare parts on them, and the Yosoki seems to be tinkering away at them. You also notice that she has a drone like kind of floating around overhead. And every now and then you can kind of hear her like mutter, and then she'll like scream out in like elation that she apparently solved something, but then she like chucks whatever she's working on over her back and then moves on to the next thing.
Okay, so we need to secure the facility and then rest and hope that we have enough time to catch up to this other sect of cultists.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to another fight on top of
not-
all the other fights we've had.
This is going to be similar to the one day on Ire, where we just spent the entire day just fighting.
Yeah.
the one day.
Shit. Since she has control of like the system, would she be able to like help us gain like access to that room without alerting the Yosoki?
I mean, she could certainly unlock the door, assuming it's locked, and open it for you.
Yeah.
But like as far as masking any telltale signs of things, that's kind of up to you.
Yeah.
Could she like make it seem like the door is malfunctioning? So make it seem like when the door actually opens when we come in, the Yosoki's like, oh, it's just malfunctioning.
What?
Maybe
well,
we can
in what
lure
way
it out.
Yeah, like in what way would you want it to malfunction? Like
it would just have her like at random times open and close.
yeah, I mean you could you could have her do that and see if that kind of after a while she's off her guard about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so if you want Offset to do that, then she can certainly go ahead and just start implementing that.
I'm just like, what if we lure her into the hallway and then we bombard her and we're on like all sides and we like sneak attack that way.
Immediately throw in a disruption grenade.
Yeah.
Stun her for a round.
Maybe.
What's the DCs on the fortitude save for you guys?
Oh,
I don't have it on my sheet because I don't have like
They don't have dead suns.
I don't have dead suns, so
Right.
So I don't know. Because I forgot in my journal I wrote one time grenade LMAO and I forgot what that meant. And every time I get to the journal, I go, "What does that mean?"
That's true. I have in my journal temporal disruption grenade, but nothing else.
I'm gonna look it up. You guys talk.
Vamp.
But like, do you think that would work if we like are able to lure her out and then we are able to like corner her or surround her and maybe like tie her up? We could get information, right?
In theory, yeah.
It's incredibly hard to take an opponent against their will, like, and leave them alive in this game.
Also,
Yeah.
another question. Are we going to do what we did in Starship Combat and focus, like everyone focus on one enemy at a time?
This is probably a mechanic.
Yeah, they have a drone. That's what Chris said.
So it's probably just the Yosoki and their drone.
I could go ahead and let me go ahead and I can just show you who's in there because
I enjoy that we can just see who's in what room.
Well, yeah, I mean you've restored Osteth now where she couldn't help you before. She was able to help you a little bit better, and I realized I hid the creatures before when you guys wanted to reveal the whole map, which Kevin knew what I was doing since he knows Roll20 now.
Speaking of...
So yeah, looking at the security footage, you also see, along with the drone, that there seems to be a couple of those modified maintenance robots kind of flying about.
Those sons of bitches.
Okay, so the DC is 10 plus half the weapon's item level plus one of your ability modifiers. For ranged, for grenades, it's Dex. Your Dex bonus.
Okay, that's not great. It's a +1.
Which doesn't make any sense. Oh, I'm fatigued. That's why it's DC 17. Am I fatigued now? Am I done?
If you stay in there, you could wait it out if you stay in here long enough.
Yeah, I mean, we made the computer wait 10 minutes.
All right. So I have a DC 18.
12 minutes.
On this temporal grenade, FYI. So what's your Dex modifier?
Mine?
Yes. Yours is plus like 4, right?
3.
Ooh, so yours would be also 18. Des, what's your Dex modifier?
+1.
So yours would be 16. So
What, like
if
people
we want,
would have to roll
It's a
that to
DC 16, and it's a save or suck grenade, so...
save or suck?
Which means they're probably going to save.
Yeah.
but we have.
Okay, so... I Rats is, for the most part, fine, like, health-wise, but, like, this series of fights has, like, really taken it out of him.
Mm-hmm.
I am almost completely drained of spells, and I have one resolve point left, which means if I go down, I cannot stabilize myself.
What if he sits this one out?
That would be not a good idea.
That would be detrimental to you. So Rats is going to summon the last of his technomantic energy, and I'm going to cast instant upgrade on myself.
is that?
Instant upgrade is a spell that lets me temporarily get a
Augmentation?
augmentation. That's the word.
That's right. You're right. I forgot. You gave Kevin.
That carrying thing.
The spinal struts.
Yeah, that.
Oh, I thought he gave you like dark vision or something.
No, that was Des.
I also can do that with the thing. There is a specific augmentation that I... Also, with the spell, I can only use cybernetic augmentations. So, I am going to, with the spell, give myself Dermal Plating Mark III.
Woohoo.
What does that do?
DR?
It gives me DR 3 against all physical damage, because I got that energy protection, but, like, I keep getting hit with swords.
Yeah. I have a feeling she's going to have a laser pistol or something.
Yeah, like an energy weapon.
Yeah, and this isn't going to be helpful at all. But
the drone might have a pistol, like a shooty.
Better safe than sorry, I guess.
Yes.
What's the serum of healing situation right now for everyone?
I think I still have one.
I know I have one.
I have
Yeah.
2.
I have 3.
Yeah,
Okay.
Raquel keeps giving them to me.
I thought you were going to use it.
I used the one that you gave to me last time, but I think you've given me 2 other ones, and I had one myself.
I did give everyone 2 before we...
Yeah.
Yeah, I used one already. I think I'm going to go ahead and use the second one.
Wait. 2. I thought I only had one. I thought you only gave everybody 1.
I gave everyone 2.
Well, look at that.
Well, look at that.
You
Okay,
did.
so we are gonna give this malfunctioning door ploy some time to affect the Yosoki, and then everybody heals up, and then we're going to
better not be a
SWAT
one.
style line up on the door to try and take down this Yosoki.
Everyone's
cultist.
holding... 3 of us are holding grenades, and then we're getting flashbacks to Razel blowing himself up,
I
and then
I
scratching
really hope
himself
that
in
doesn't
the
happen.
face.
I rolled a 1 on my
Heal.
heal.
Nice
so.
job.
Oh, are you serious?
Yep. Yeah, and there's no plus to it in Starfinder, so... Oh well, I'm up to 60 hit points.
I heard your elbow just snap.
I need to roll my D8.
I'm alright on health. I only have 9 stamina left, though. Well, technically I have 0, but since I leveled up, it gave me 9. So I don't know, should I just take that 9 off?
No, it just increases your maximum.
Okay. Well, but still, should I just
Yeah, just get back down to 0.
go back to 0?
Yeah. How many... You're low on resolve too, right?
3 is 7.
Mm-hmm.
I could use one, but... Oh. Guess I should hit.
Yeah.
I thought you meant we could give somebody resolve.
No. Can't give
That'd be
resolve.
weird.
I was like, well, I've got some to give.
Take my life. Essentially.
There might be...
That's fortitude.
Maybe there is an ability somewhere.
Give someone
That
else
would be
a...
helpful.
Alright, you guys ready?
I've been ready.
Yes. By
Chris.
the way, I have 2 spells left, level 1. So,
We're kind of up against the ropes
What's
here,
your-
boys.
Never mind.
what's my
Do you need
what?
it? What's your weapons that you have? You have an arc pistol.
Yeah, and I would probably go with my tactical dueling sword, but I'd have to be in it, but that's the one that can deal the most damage.
Do you still have your tacklash? Because if you can get...
Yeah.
if she has a weapon and you can
It
grab it,
Grab it.
Disarm her with it.
that would be dope.
Yeah,
That'd be pretty
I can try.
pretty clutch.
I believe in you.
I do, too.
Like the hesitation.
I was going to say I don't, but I feel like I was like, well, that's the easy joke, so...
Alright. You guys, let's do this.
So Rats lines up on one side of the door and draws his disruption pistol.
I'm going to draw a frag grenade. 2.
What if I, can I since we know they're cleared out, go through and actually be at that little door on the.
That's
There's
closed
no way
off.
That's
in there.
closed off. You can't get in.
How
Oh,
would you
it
get
is-
in there?
Oh, I don't know. So we
You're gonna
went
phase
all
through the
phases.
wall?
I phased through. Yes. Just kidding.
Say, in theory, with the way this looks, I could get a shot with the door open
Yeah.
if I stood back here.
What is?
I could easily just shoot through shoot her through the door. Wait,
Range
Maybe
is
not.
only 20 feet. Damn it.
Are we throwing in a grenade first?
I am. All right, Chris.
All right, I will say you effectively all can get a surprise round.
We're gonna. Can we patch in with the lady,
The AI?
so we can talk with her on our comms?
Yes.
And then we can be like, okay, open the door, and then we can all do our surprise action or whatever.
Yep, that's fine.
All right. Let's do it.
oh yeah, you have to talk to her because we can't.
I guess we're going
God.
3
You're
grenades.
3.
I've got one. Are we all throwing a grenade in there?
The grenades all do the exact same thing.
I feel like that wouldn't. I don't.
And
think
it's not damage.
Okay, well.
I'm throwing a frag.
I want to shoot through the door, but I don't think I can get away with that.
Well, I guess I know what I'm going to do, but it uses a spell.
All right, open
I'm
that
gonna.
door.
All right, door slides open. Everybody roll initiative.
No,
Damn it,
you suck.
Chris! I rolled a 4.
Ooh, why'd you do that?
I don't fucking know.
I also rolled a 4. Huh.
All right, Sev, give me that
11.
11. Rats,
You fucker. You
6.
don't have.
6.
What?
Yeah.
Ooh, he's feeling tired though. I mean,
That's true.
Yeah.
Raquel,
12.
12. All right, and Razel,
11.
11.
Oh my gosh.
But he's,
We're tired.
That door
Yeah.
opened so quick, everybody wasn't ready for it. Okay, so it is a surprise round. Raquel, you're hot on your feet there. Unless
Just
you guys
'cause I don't
wanted,
have-
unless you guys want to. I mean, I guess you could set up how you wanted to do this ambush.
Well,
Do you want?
You can delay your action if you want, I guess. But
I was going
that
to
would-
cast Wisp Ally and try and maybe distract them so they aren't looking at the door.
You can't.
Eh?
You can't do that from there.
Yeah,
It's line of sight, isn't
line
it?
of sight. The only place you would be able to cast it is probably right here.
That box is distracted
Legit?
as fuck, though.
Yeah, where
legit.
he
Even
Well,
if
that's
I'm
your
like,
no,
you
now
need,
you
for spells, you need line of effect, and you have a wall in front of you, which means that you would have to use your move action to get in range of being able to cast it on the first round.
well, then I'll hold action because I have nothing to do.
All right, so Raquel delays Razel. Well, you and Seb both rolled 11, right?
Yeah.
So you guys figure out who wants to go first.
You shooting?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay. Actually, do I have the range for this? Oh, hold on.
Why wouldn't you have the range on your sniper?
It's only 70 feet.
Yeah, that's plenty. Yeah. I'm 30 feet away, so you're good.
All right, yeah. I will 100% shoot through the open door at the woman or man. You know, who knows? 2020. Ooh, 27 KAC.
Yep, and she's flat-footed, but doesn't matter because you are lasered in.
Dude, I'm a baller. 20 damage.
Nice.
20 damage.
You
She's
imagine
just
like
working
she's
all
like she goes, man, this fucking door is just going on a whack, bang.
Like, I kind of feel bad for her.
I don't.
Okay, so takes that shot, and it is Razel's turn.
Nah, she's
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out the 15 20-foot radius. So if I throw it 20 feet.
You can throw. You're throwing the grenade, right? So
yeah, it says.
You can throw past. It's just then you take that -2 penalty.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw it right on the lady.
Okay, so AC 5.
-2, was it?
Yeah.
Is it minus? So that's... I have a plus 14, so it's plus 12. So I automatically get it.
Okay. So that goes...
23.
So it, like... You see, like, these wavy, like, gravimetric lines kind of with, like, this red hue just go... Yeah.
It's a frag.
It's a frag grenade.
Mine's a frag.
Oh. Okay.
So there's an explosion.
So there's an explosion.
This poor Yosoki has had its gold rock.
It is... This one is... Now, why is that DC 15? Oh, it's a lower level. It's only level 4. So it's DC 15 reflex.
For the old half-Cs.
Yeah.
All right.
For all of them, I assume. Yeah, 15-foot radius. That's not great damage.
Any penalties you take on your attack roll also applies to the save DC of the grenade.
So it's 13.
Fuck, that sucks.
So reflex save. Yeah, that's a 24 for the Yosoki, and then I guess I got to roll that for everybody else. Everybody else has gotten that blast, if I'm not mistaken.
I rolled really low on damage, unfortunately.
Okay.
That sucks.
Let's see what the drone has for reflex. Oh, there it is. Okay. That is a 15 for the drone.
Passed.
And then the two bots that are floating, the Kish-looking bots. That's 14 for one.
Pass.
And an 18 for the second.
Pass.
Okay.
God damn it. 2 damage on all of them.
2.
That was a waste of a fucking grenade.
Hit him off for 2 damage. And now it's Rat's turn. Raquel's still delaying.
I'm not doing anything.
Okay.
Like, I can't shoot from the angle I'm at, and I'm not running in there and getting attacked by 4 things.
Yeah.
Okay. So applied all that damage. So it is round 1. It's one of these maintenance boxes.
You can barely see how much damage I did. Oh, this is gonna suck. Oh, that fucking damage was so low.
Alright, so these maintenance bots, they are going to, let's see, or this first one here. Oh, what does it have here? Okay, so it's going to fly, I think it's got a line of sight on Sev. Make sure he doesn't have any cover here, or see if he has any cover.
Looks good to me.
So no cover because the double doors. Going to fire with this laser beam. That's going to be 24 against your EAC.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's going to be 12 points of fire damage as this rings out across the room.
Cool.
And then, second bot gets to go. So it also, why is it not? Oh, okay.
You're on the roller.
Yep. So it's going to, it doesn't know what's out there, doesn't want to expose itself. So it's also going to kind of move in front of this Yosoki, and it will also take a shot at Sev, being the only target it can see. Make sure, I think you get cover on this one.
It won't matter.
But I want to play it by the rules, man. To be fair, I'm always so slacking off on this cover stuff. All right, so yeah, you do get cover because it can't quite get to that door there. It is a 20 against your EAC.
Actually, that misses.
All right, so it hits the door frame and misses you, and now with Raquel delaying,
She didn't go, so...
you go.
Yeah.
So you fall in your normal spot, right?
Yep.
Okay. So it is Raquel's turn. You see these lasers fly out of the room. What do you do?
Ouch.
I'm really trying to figure out where I can move so that I'm not in the way, but I also don't want to be right in the middle of the doorway.
Can you split your move action in between turns?
Yeah, I was kind of wondering that myself.
Can you do like 15, do your standard, and then do another 15?
I think there's
No.
feats that are in place for that sort of thing. So no.
Gotcha.
That was actually what I was thinking, Kevin, so thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay. So if I were to... If I were to run over... Like, if you see where I am standing right now, I wouldn't have a line of sight to cast a spell. Is that right?
No,
You would,
You can
but
see
you would
him.
have. They would have cover.
Yeah.
Right.
So like
Well,
a wisp
I was-
ally or something, like that doesn't have an attack roll, whatever.
Right.
But yeah, anything with an attack roll.
Okay, well then I kind of run over towards the other side of the doors without being in the way of any allies. And I'm going to cast Wisp Ally on the Yosoki itself, herself, for that harrying fire. And then that's all I can do for the time being.
Okay. Alright, so a little orb appears overhead of the Yosoki and kind of looks up at it, but doesn't have a moment to say anything. Just kind of figuring out what it is. It's Sev's turn.
I'm gonna shoot the Yosoki again.
Shoot her!
I think this is the first time I've been able to get the benefits of a harrying fire in like forever. Because normally I'm ahead of you, so it's a +2.
Yeah.
Hey Chris, that's a nat 20.
Oh, golly! All right.
He said, here's that +2 and I'll shit on it.
So does a 35 hit?
I didn't think I was going to need these, but I guess I will.
Guess what, bitch? Get him out!
That's what they pay me for.
Sev's just like, I'm tired. I hurt. I want to get this
cranky.
over with.
I want to
Yeah.
eat.
Not screwing around with anybody else.
I'm
Tired of-
hungry.
Oh,
I want my apple juice.
this is a bonus effect. Perfect shot.
All day, every day, baby.
I don't know if this is going to help you, though.
That's kind of
Certainly
stupid,
help
though.
rats.
Your shot misses. And
It hits your
nearest ally.
It hits your group leader.
Your nearest Yosoki ally.
I can't tell them apart.
The shot bends around Raquel and hits rats.
Perfect shot. Bonus effect. You regain 1 resolve point.
Oh, that's super clutch, though.
Wow.
Shit!
Oh my god, Chris. 52 damage,
52
Holy shit.
damage.
4d10 plus 18.
She just passes out.
And like this, like he just has this perfect like center mass shot, and like this orb, like she's distracted, and he goes, too easy. That +1 resolve is super clutch, though.
Yeah, that's cool that they have that option in there.
So you hit her and
damn.
knock her like against the knock her off balance a little bit. She stumbles into the desk and she screams. She's like, "No! Don't kill me!"
I just want to say in two shots I've done 72 damage.
Holy crap.
In one turn, I
amazing.
did 2.
Yeah, two to 4 combatants. So it's nothing to shake.
I've done
a stick
36 times the amount of damage Kevin has done.
Because technically I did 8 damage.
No, it's true.
at. So
But to her,
she puts her hands up. Razel, it's your action.
I'm assuming this thing right here is blocking me from being able to charge.
the corner.
Yeah.
Yes, you assume correctly.
Do we think that she would have some kind of control on these bots? She probably made them.
They're Twitch bots.
No, they hacked into... These bots worked in the facility. She hacked them to help her.
Yeah, I know. But
We
if
just
she
learned that information.
Yeah, but if she's like, I surrender, would she be able to get them to stop attacking us, is what I'm asking.
She's a cultist.
There's no reason
She's not going to
think that she doesn't have control over them.
If she's a cultist, this is the first time I've heard one say, "No, please don't kill me."
She might be a prisoner. We don't know.
Does she look like a prisoner, Chris?
Yeah, like what's her look?
So you're like looking at. Let me blow this up for you.
I mean, we can't really afford to take chances here.
So yeah,
She looks scared.
Yeah, you see this like red-eyed with rage in her eyes, but there's definitely some fear behind it. She's wearing this yellow jumpsuit, these black boots with red laces, and she has her hands up, and she's just kind of shaken. She's knocked off balance from this violent assault within 12 seconds.
I'm just saying we might not, I mean, if we don't have to kill it, I'd prefer not.
Razel can't do anything about that, so he's going to move up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And we are going to use a shell knuckle on this
Can I get this giant Yosoki off my
guy. Yeah, you click off of it.
Oh, thank you.
All right, here we go. This is a natural one.
Wow.
You
We
gotta
got the
make me get 'em
duality
out
of dice.
Twice in a row.
We have the. You should always have them ready.
I
Chris.
should have. All right, what do we got here? This would be kinetic.
Yeah.
My spleeny bits.
Hit your-
You take half weapon damage and move one step down the Constitution poison track until healed.
Oh boy, that's
Chris,
Kevin.
I don't like that. I think we figured that out last time. Yeah, -2 on my fortitude saves. And then take half weapon damage, so I attack myself.
Yeah.
You're good at that.
Zemo.
Razel runs up and claws his own face.
Knocks himself out.
And she's like, no, I surrender. He's like, oh yeah? Well, check this out.
Good thing I switched to my regular scattergun shells and not my explosive ones.
Just blow his own head off.
So it's 3d4 plus 15.
Max damage.
Yeah, this is when I get max. Ooh, I see a 1. So that's 5. So I got to take 10 bludgeoning damage to myself.
At least it's
Jesus
not you this
Christ.
time, Alex. At least it's not like you're getting hit, though. This time.
Alright, so Razel goes up and tries to hit this bot. Razel smash! And smashes himself. And
Real's apparently a fucking idiot.
you...
No, he goes to like do the thing where before you like punch someone, you like hit your hand on your other hand, like your fist to your other hand, and he's like, "Oh fuck!"
Hey, the shell knuckle goes off.
So it's now this Yusoki's turn, and seeing Razel do this like kind of idiotic thing,
I did it on purpose.
she reaches down and pulls her pistol out and like points it towards Razel, and she says, I don't want to do this if I don't have to, but I will.
Listen, Mickey Mouse.
She's saying that to me.
She's kind of saying it to like whoever the F wants to listen.
So do we kill her or not?
Yeah, I mean, like what she said she will. So what do you guys want to do?
I yell out, can you get these drones to quit attacking us? Have they even attacked us yet?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
hit me.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
I might be open to such a possibility. But she's looking back and forth, you know, moving the gun back and forth, waiting to see like what everybody else is going to do. She's definitely like seems scared, but she hasn't quite put the gun down yet.
Razel stays in a fighting stance, but holds his act. Well, obviously it's not my turn, but
Sev still has his rifle trained on her.
Listen, we don't we don't want to kill you. We don't want to kill anybody, but they keep coming after us.
Roll a diplomacy check.
Okay. I'd say 29 on the roll. Or total. So
You rolled 29 on a 20-sided die. That's impressive.
I have a plus 16, so it's a 29. And I just say, listen, I don't want to kill you, but these two guys that I look at, Sev and Razel, will, if we have to.
And he's like holding his hand because he punched himself.
He's trying to act like he's like it hurt him.
Yeah.
So she's like moving the gun back and forth, and you said you won't kill me?
Not if you cooperate.
She's like,
We've cleared this entire facility, so we're capable of clearing this room too.
and you see like this look in her eye, like maybe she believes you, maybe she doesn't, but she drops the gun and puts her hands up.
What do the robots do?
She like orders them away, and they like fly
Okay.
over and land on a nearby table.
Razel backs up just a little bit, but still does like in a fighting stance, ready to charge if anything bad happens.
I walk into the room, and I actually go up to her and hold my hand out and say, "No guns, not right now," and kind of like, give me your gun. We don't trust you.
So you want me to pick my gun up and give it to you? It's on the floor.
Oh, she did drop it? Okay.
She 100% said she dropped it.
All right. Psychokinetic hand. I toss that thing to myself.
Yeah, I mean, as far as like other weapons, you see that she's got like a knife on her her belt, but yeah, that seems to be the only gun that she has on her.
I call for Rats. Rats, it doesn't look like... it looks like we can maybe talk this one out if you want to come out here. In here.
Rats waddles around the corner into the room.
I'm gonna move into the room as well. But I still have my rifle trained on this Isoki.
Yeah,
I
I'd
don't
pick up
trust
her weapon and just kind of level it on her. Just to make sure she doesn't try anything slick.
Not a very convincing way to let somebody know you're not going to kill them.
I can't be too careful.
Sure, but all I have is this knife, and you guys have all the big guns. I think we can put those away.
She still has her hands up in the air.
I mean, how easy would it be for you to command these drones to attack us again?
Well, I guess that's true.
I guess you
Look,
have a point.
We've been through a lot of shit. We didn't come this far to be stupidly uncautious.
To be fair, I am bleeding out pretty well here.
Yeah. I can see that.
I think it might be suicide if I try to attack you, so you can trust me not to. If I wanted to die here, I would have kept fighting.
What's your role here?
Well, I'm known as a degenerator in the cult. What we do is we just break stuff. I'm trying to figure out these computer systems to see if we could fix them so I could go break more things. Because that's what I like to do, is break stuff. Pretty soon we're gonna use these tools to unlock the demi-plane, and we're gonna break the whole galaxy one star at a time. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Well, that answered my question on whether you're doing this willingly.
Oh yeah, wouldn't want to do this. It's just another day in the park. Destroying planets, and shooting people and killing them. Breaking computers.
Sounds like a really weird park.
So your moral compass, what are we looking at here?
Moral compass? Yeah, I'm a pretty bad girl.
Oh my. No. I gotta get. You should punish me.
Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
Caught me off guard.
I know, right? Man, I really... I was really rooting for you. But, you seem a little too excited to take the lives of others.
Well, life's pretty disappointing and everything deserves to die, so I'm gonna take them along with me.
If you don't mind, I'd like to dissect what you said a little bit. Was there a specific moment in your life where you started to resent other people living? Like, when did you start resenting others?
Wait, are you like some kind of shrink?
Rats, during this exchange, Rats goes over and sits on top of like a case that's off to the side and just like slumps over. He's just like, just exhausted with the whole situation.
What are you, like some kind of shrink or something?
I am, actually, and I've helped quite a few people. I think I could help you if you were willing to, discuss this with me.
And what's the point of you trying to help me? Like, what do you hope to accomplish?
I just want you to have a long, happy life without destroying the lives of others.
Well, it's very kind of you, but what you want really doesn't matter. Everything everybody loves is eventually going to die anyway, so what does it matter if you fix me now? And who says I need to be fixed?
Well, you're showing signs of a, how do I put this kindly? Of a psychopath.
Yeah, and your point?
I mean, I don't think she's going to be saved, Raquel. I think we should just put an end to this now.
Okay, well, hold on. A lot of people assume that they're lost causes, but I don't. What do you like minus killing and destroying things? Is there anything else that brings you joy?
I like tinkering with computers. Pretty good at that.
Okay. Well, you know that there's a life out there where you can explore all kinds of computers and develop new technologies, and that could bring you joy without hurting others. You could help others.
Yeah, I suppose, but I help others by eliminating their problems. By killing them.
I am so sorry. You glitched, and I could not hear a word you said.
I help others by solving all of their problems by wiping them off of the plane of existence.
Well, there's something to be... I mean, you're assuming that you're helping a lot of people, but really...
Oh my god! And Brazel punches him.
Punches Raquel in the back.
Yeah,
No,
shut up.
It punches the Yusoki.
Okay.
Fuck you.
Oh,
you.
no.
I don't know if you want to go back into combat or not, but 26 or whatever.
No offense, Raquel, but that conversation was getting absolutely nowhere.
That's a hit.
I assume we're going to go back into combat, right?
Yeah, this is essentially your surprise round.
Okay.
Kappa.
Yeah, I can just kill her right here. That would be dope. I was hoping for a natural 20.
That'd be really funny.
26 slashing,
26
technically.
slashing.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you hit her good, and she's like completely taken aback by this. And
Harder.
I'm a bad girl.
everybody roll
You
initiative.
cut out again. Oh.
New initiative orders. I like Raquel's probably like, no, we can fix you. And then bang.
Yeah.
Again, that was literally getting nowhere.
Um,
Sometimes, Raquel, they're just set in their ways, and you can't fix them. And the only way to fix them is to kill them.
all right.
What the fuck?
That's what she said.
She did say that. She does help people by killing them, so...
Okay, let's see. Razel, what did you get?
22.
22. Raquel,
18.
18. Sev,
Natty 20 for a 27.
27.
Damn.
Rats,
21.
21. Okay, let me sort this. And... Alright, so Sev, you're up first. Razel just punched this little sweet Yosoki in the face.
Sweet.
I guess. Well, Razel kind of would have done that a little more subtly, but fair enough, I guess. To each their own. I don't know if I really want to just shoot her, though.
Why not?
You're right. That's a fair argument. He's going to shoot her.
Okay, she's got +4 to the AC with the coverage there. Soft cover.
You mean +2, but
+2,
fair enough.
yeah.
28. 18 damage.
You kill her.
He just had like he just had the shot line. I mean, Des, I'm sorry, but you're not gonna. What was gonna come out of that?
This was the first time, though, that she's been able to come across somebody to try and at least have a conversation with. And
they
yeah.
die.
Like she said, she surrendered.
Yeah.
Oh, what about the drones though?
Yeah,
what
you
happens?
blast her back, she thuds to the ground, blood splatters on the back wall. Her drone that was flying around thuds to the ground, clanks beside her, and the other robots, the maintenance robots, don't seem to do anything.
Thank God that's over. And he starts, like, walking back towards the door.
Eating the body.
No, shut up.
I guess if we want to look over what she has on her, maybe if there's anything information wise, data pad, what have you.
Rats hears a shot go off and he's like, what the hell, guys?
What? Look, I just started what Razel finished.
Is this what we're gonna become? Like, are you serious?
I feel like it's a little late to be asking these type of questions, but I understand your concern. I mean, we weren't getting anywhere.
You executed an unarmed person.
Yeah, well,
With her drone, she's basically never unarmed.
Listen, I'm with Rats on this one. You may think that I was getting nowhere, and maybe that's true, but she surrendered. We were talking for, 2 minutes? You think that you would change your mind in 2 minutes?
Is a dead cultist.
look, we can sit here and argue until the cows come home. What happened was what happened happened. We're not exactly on a unlimited time situation here. Look, guys, we've been fighting consistently all day. We're just all tired and beaten down.
No, we're not. Okay, we're not moving a single step further until we're on the same page.
Okay, and what page should we?
Do you not understand what morality is? You don't take a person's weapon and then execute them.
I mean, it just all happened in a second, you know? It just...
And out of everybody, shouldn't you two be the most level-headed?
I don't think we ever agreed we were level-headed, but...
Don't you have the most experience? Shouldn't you not be trigger-happy?
All right, you got me there. Yeah. I should be the most trigger disciplined, yes. But everyone has lapses in judgment. And besides, who else is going to know about this but us four? Yeah, it might be, like, not the right thing to do, but, you know, sometimes it just takes that one bad thing you got to do.
I can't believe that I'm hearing this.
Look, like you said, I've been doing this for a long time. There are calls you gotta... There's things that happen, calls you make that, you know, in hindsight, aren't the best ones.
What were you going to do? Just let her go?
Who said that? We could tie her up. We could have gotten information
What would that
from her.
resolve? What would that resolve?
We could have taken her as a prisoner.
And done what? We already have the information.
This is just like... Out of character, this is Alex. It's astounding. That was basically an evil act.
Yeah.
Because you told her that we weren't going to hurt her anymore. And
That's
then,
what I thought.
And then executed her in one round. Like, I understand that it's a cultist. And that we probably would have had to kill her regardless. But, like, that's morally reprehensible.
I mean, yeah.
I feel like that was really just a Kevin being antsy move and not a Razel move.
Oh, I disagree.
Let's say, isn't Razel evil, though? Wouldn't that be something that's, like, exactly up his alley?
He's tired of these fucking cultists.
I mean...
And she just spent basically 10 minutes or however long just explaining that everyone deserves to die, everyone's going to die.
I would argue it was 2 to 3 minutes, and
Whatever.
She's also on the opposite team. Like, you don't expect me to be like, now you think differently. Yeah, I mean, I think this is probably a moment that's really going to haunt Raquel, because she told her that we wouldn't kill her. Like, she convinced her that we weren't going to do it. And now she feels like she's partially responsible for her dying.
Yeah, so Rat's, like, kind of walks up to Razel, and he's, like, as much as he can, he's squaring up to Razel.
Oh, no.
You got up to, like, his kneecaps? What the fuck?
Yeah, basically, like, he's maybe up to his waist. He's like, I've had to do some terrible things out on this mission. Things that I'm not proud of. But how are we supposed to save everybody if we become the thing that we're trying to stop? That was bad. And he rolls up a newspaper and he bonks you on the nose.
He spritzes you with, like, a fucking spray bottle that he had.
Bad Razel.
You're gonna rub your nose in it so you don't do it again. Just shoves his face into the corpse of this woman.
That was good.
That was pretty
like
good.
That. Razel says,
Ow.
ow.
His catchphrase, ow.
Yeah. He says, if you have an issue with me killing a cultist, you can go join them yourself.
All right, I will. And he leaves,
right.
and he takes the ship.
Oh, fuck. We didn't think this one through.
There is no getting through with these people.
What do you mean?
You know, that might be the case with some people. But she seemed a little less evil than every other one that we've come across.
Just because she didn't shoot you on sight?
She surrendered. Every other cultist we've come into contact with has been willing to just die, and ran into crossfire with no hesitation. She hesitated.
he's like, why are you defending this piece of shit?
I'm defending the fact that, just like Rat said, we executed her. We took away... We promised her that we weren't going to kill her, and then
we just end up killing her later? Like... Next time I'll let you talk for 2 hours, wasting our time. And he starts to leave.
Will the gang find a way over their differences? Will they be able to stay together? Find out next week on an all-new episode of Adventure Awaits. I'll see you next week, guys.
Nothing like awkward silence to end an episode.
For real.
I couldn't tell if Alex was actually mad at us for doing that or not. And that's why I just didn't say anything for a while.
Thank you to patrons iPosk, Mary G, Ultrawave7, Adam Wendell, Josh Gamble, and Cody Rutherford. Thank you guys so much. If you take a look at the Patreon, we made some changes. Those of you at the $12 tier, we are axing the $12 tier and replacing it with the $10 tier. All we did was get rid of the sticker because it was very cost ineffective. Also, if you're at the $10 tier, live stream Tuesday, September 29th, 2020 at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. We're going to answer questions and play some Jackbox or maybe some other party game. See you there. Make sure to check out our website at adventureawaitspod.com. There you can find links to our Facebook and Twitter and keep up to date when we release new episodes. And a big thanks to Sirenscape for providing music and sound effects. Check them out at sirenscape.com, where you can revolutionize your tabletop gaming experience.